Hello everyone, this is Talanos, and you are watching The Chronicles of Odd Park, Day 16. This is the daily log from our town in the game Die2Nite, a zombie survival browser game that is created by Motion Twin. Now let's see how we did on Day 16. Looking at our gazette, you can see that we had 1,518 zombies try to get through our, once again, record-breaking 2,427 defense. No deaths from that. Replenishment in the south. And as you can see in the other victims corner, we have 2 victims. We've been losing 1 a day for the last couple days. Today we have 2. We have Gutsani and Strangest. So we're going to take a look at what happened there. Here is Sonnies Soul. He died of terminal dehydration, and we haven't heard from him in a few days, so we think that it's probably a case of someone that just hasn't been able to log in and keep up with the game. He did not leave any last words, so it's hard to figure out what went wrong there. Going on to 16 days, it's hard to get everyone. You have to have 40 people checking in at least every other day to drink water, or else they die. The tale of Strangest Death is a little more interesting. You can see her soul here. She was concerned about some of the issues going on in town and decided to take a walk out into the desert to go kill herself. So let's take a look at what caused her to do that. There's been some friction in our town due to the fact that people think of stealing a little bit different from each other. A lot of the people in the towns that I've been in, we steal to get the distinction, and we usually give stuff back, but sometimes we don't. And if something is stolen, we don't really care because there's not a whole lot that you can really hold on to that we think is very valuable. We're not ones to care about a rocking chair or a decoration item or anything like that. This conversation was sparked by an early thread about someone who had one of their furniture items stolen. They wanted someone to confess to doing it and to give the item back. Most of us just replied along the lines of, who cares what was stolen? It doesn't matter. In any event, that led Strangest to go walk out into the desert for the night. Her last words were, just needed to hear, yes, that was rude of them, but we have no way to punish them. But no, you had to prove who's tough. So sad to see another one go, especially of their own choice. But I think the big takeaway for me from this is that everyone plays the game differently, and they all want to get different things out of it. Most of us that have played together, we're just trying to see how long we can go. And a lot of the other players we're playing with, they haven't really lasted this long before. So, when all the zones are depleted, you sort of run out of as much stuff to do. We're running really low on buildings left. So it seems like little things sort of come up and become big things within the town. So it's really important to have a good sense of morale and, take other people's actions into account. Most of us don't care about stealing, but some people do. So we should at least try to make an effort, because otherwise you're going to have people that do things like this and quit your town. So that's just my takeaway from this whole experience, and hopefully this is the last body we'll see for a little while. One thing I've been doing to try to keep people checking in each day is to have a lottery here where we're rolling dice, which you can see the instructions here. And we give away either meshes to heroes, which can be used for reinforcements in their houses, and also the barricades that you find in the wasteland. So we roll those off, and the highest or lowest or whatever you want to do, that person wins, and you send them the item. It takes a little bit of agreement from everyone, because obviously they have to give up the items to be given away. But I think this is something fun that you can do to your town to make people, giving them a reason to check in each day so they can try and win something. Now we can get back to the other events of the town with another edition of
Today's Haul.
You can see I came back with a bag of cement, which is a heavy defensive item when it's combined with a water ration. The machete I brought with me to help clear zombies along the ZDI zone to keep the numbers in check so they don't spread out any further. Also found 1 food ration and brought back 3 twisted planks. Yes, we're starting to upgrade our homes, and that requires several twisted planks along with other items when you upgrade them. So we've been trying to bring in some of those, and really there wasn't that much else out there. For the upgrade project of the day, we once again voted to upgrade the upgradable wall, which we should be able to max out on day 17. For construction today was fairly light. We finished the barricades. We also started the moat you can see up there. And then we also started working on the big rebuild, which is the other big defensive mega project that is unlocked from the foundations. So that should take us several days before we get that done. Here is a look at our predictor from the day so we can see what tomorrow's attack is going to look like. Maxing out at 2,000, so we should still be good for another day here in the Odd Park. Well, that's it for day 16 here. I hope you guys found it interesting to see some of the discussions that we've been having and, how they affected our town. A lot of people have been asking to learn more about, all the different people in our town and how we work together. So, just leave me feedback if you'd like to see more of that or less of that. And otherwise, subscribe to find out if we'll continue our streak of deaths tomorrow. And as always, please leave your questions, tips, and comments below, and I will try to address them in the next video. And I will see you on day 17.